Welcome back to Hump Recovery. We just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it, no matter how close, no matter how far, no matter nothing. We don't go find that joint. Now today, I'm going to talk about this controversy, this thing that been going back and forth on the recovery and the recovery community. And I want to talk about it today. Are you sober or are you in recovery if you take on supplements or if you're California sober? And if we all don't know what California sober means, it means you're sober but you still smoking that ganja. That good. But yeah, I mean that's what's been going back and forth. And substance meaning like taking Suboxone, going to the methadone clinic. You know what I'm saying? Taking all this stuff, supplements that we got out that there is out there. Well, and I want to address that today because I want to put my input on it. And I'm gonna tell you guys, yes, if you're taking those things, yes, I believe that you still are in recovery. You know what I mean? Just because you smoke a little bit of ganja here and there, you know what I'm saying, you California sober, don't mean that you're not, you know what I'm saying, in recovery. And the reason why I believe so, and I'm saying that the reason why I believe that is the case because of this, guys. If it's not your drug of choice, and the thing about it is, for one, if you're over 21, guys, if you're over 21, then weed is legal, for one, in most states. Maybe not in all states. In most states, it's not federally legal yet. But in Michigan, California, I mean, a lot of states it's legal. You can go buy it in a dispensary and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, you're not doing anything wrong at this point. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing, guys, because, and let me put it this way, if that's not your drug of choice, like if you was just a pothead all the way around and stuff like that, then you still smoke a ganja, you know what I'm saying, and you're still smoking pot, then no, you're not in recovery then, because you're doing what you was addicted to. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of weird, guys, because let me put it to you like in different ways. Like if you was addicted to gambling, and you're like, oh, okay, so you're saying that, oh, I can, let's just say I can do scratch-offs, but I'm not going to the casino. You know what I'm saying? No, guys, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? You can't scratch, if you're addicted to gambling, you cannot go and scratch off. That's still gambling. You know what I'm saying? But in this case, in the drug case, in this case of this, and this whole scenario, weed is considered a drug, yes, absolutely. But some people use it as medicine. Some people use it as, you know what I'm saying, to calm down. Some people get it prescribed for the cataract, cataract, whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's different things that, you know what I'm saying, they get this prescribed to. You're not getting prescribed, hard drugs, you know what I'm saying, from no doctors. I mean, and you know what, and I'm going to tell you this too, though, the people that, because this is a vague thing, guys. Like, if you was addicted to pain pills and you like, okay, well, I can get prescribed pain pills, so does that mean that, oh, it's okay for me to do that? No. That too, that's not okay. Because like I said, it's all about what was your choice. Your DOA, drug, DOC I'm at, drug of choice. Whatever your drug of choice was, well, then no. If your drug of choice was pills, then no. I mean, I understand you get it prescribed from the doctor, but you still going to those behaviors, those addictive behaviors. You know what I'm saying? It's the California sober thing is a little different on that point. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, unless you was a weed, a pothead, and you're trying to get sober from pot, then that's a whole different thing. But a lot of people out here was on hard drugs. You're talking about, the hard, the soft, the this, the that. You know what I'm saying? So, if they smoke a little bit of pot here and there, you know what I'm saying, then I think that's okay. And I'm going to put it on that one. And this other things, the Suboxone and methadone clinic and all this stuff, let me tell you something. I do not believe that if you're taking Suboxone, you're taking these supplements, you know what I'm saying, to, because there's a, let me put it this way, first. When you're getting off a lot of things, like, you already know, I don't want to say it, but you guys know, a lot of things like you shooting and stuff like that, guys, you have to wean yourself off. That's why there's methadone clinics. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's Suboxone. That's why there's all this stuff out there. And yes, let me tell you something. No, it don't mean that you're not in recovery, guys. You know what I'm saying? So these people that's out here talking about these people for doing the things, the work that they need to do. And this is the thing, guys. That don't mean they're going to be on that forever. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they're going to be going to the methadone clinic forever. That don't mean they're going to be taking Suboxone forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big thing, dog, because it is out there that people are abusing those programs, those supplements. You know what I'm saying? They are abusing them. Yes, absolutely. And then in that case, I would say yes, that's a little different. But the people that's out there taking their prescriptions like they're supposed to be, going to methadone clinic like they're supposed to do, and they're doing the work to try to get off of that, I do not think that's a problem, guys. I really don't. I really do not think it's a problem. Like I said, just like the California sober thing. If you're smoking the ganja so that you can, it calms down your nerves, it calms down your cravings, it's doing this, then be my guest, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest, you know. And this is the thing too, guys. You got to be always aware of what you're talking about to other people. You know what I mean? Because I've been seeing a lot of comments out here, not on my channel, like on TikTok and all this other stuff about people talking crap to people about this stuff. But you don't know how much damage you are doing to a person when you talk about them like that. You know what I'm saying? They're doing the best that they can. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, and I'm going to put it to you like this, though. This is just like if you was on a diet, right? You was on a diet, and then you have one day your little cheat day. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean that just because you have that cheat day and you have a little donut or a cupcake like once a month, you know what I'm saying? Does that mean that you're not on a diet no more? No, it does not. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way in this scenario and all this, you know what I'm saying? All this compensation, all this stuff going back and forth about this whole thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you still, if you're California sober, or you taking those supplements, going to methadone clinic, and all that, I'm telling you right now, yes, you are. Because you know what? I applaud you. Because guess what? You're trying. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. You know what I'm saying? It really is. And that's the thing, though. People don't understand how hard it really is out here in recovery or to get sober. You know, you got all these things holding you back. All these, you know, everything, bro. Everything. So, like I said, just be aware of how you going at people. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be doing more damage than what you really know. You know what I'm saying? They could be out here and be like, you know what, forget this, I'm trying, I'm just going back to, you know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to put my input on that because, like I said, it is a thing going back and forth and stuff like that. And like I said, my opinion is, yes, you're still in recovery. You're still sober. Yes, you know what I'm saying? And we all have our little things that we do. Like, I'm going to tell you one thing about me, guys. Like me, I have to take my depression pills. I have to take my anxiety pills. I have to talk. Like, that's my crutch. You know what I'm saying? Does that mean, now I'm not in recovery because I'm taking pills for my depression and recovery, you know, my depression and anxiety? No, that I'm still recovering. I'm still in recovery. I'm still sober. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that out there that you have to do to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you make it on your dreams and in your journey, in this recovery journey, guys, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys gotta understand, people recover and get sober so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? I know people out there that don't have to go to the methadone clinic, that don't have to do Suboxone, that don't have to do nothing else. They just pick it up and they just done. You know what I'm saying? They just said one day after 20 years of using or whatever, and they're like, you know what? I'm just done today. You know what I'm saying? And that's great for them. That's great for them. Absolutely, I applaud you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that's not how it happens for everybody. Everybody's different, guys. And that's the thing. That really is the thing. Everybody's different. So you got to understand and you got to be, you have to be aware of what you're doing and what you're saying to people. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's the only thing that I wanted to bring up about this today and see and let people know what I thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, no. So if you're out there and you're California sober, if you're out there using substances like Suboxone, going to mental health clinic, like I said, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm proud of you guys. You're doing the work. And that's what matters, guys. That's what matters. You're doing the work. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, yo, keep on at it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody try to take that, your success and your work that you put out, that you have done, away from you. You understand what I'm saying? Because screw them. They're not you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what you've been through. They ain't know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that, like I said before, stuff that work for some people don't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. But anyway, I love y'all so much. You already know how it is. You know how I do every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing y'all the real and the raw. You know what I'm saying? But you already know what I always say. I'm super, 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 super proud of you. You. I'm proud of all y'all. Y'all keep the good work up. I'm out. Peace.